Anyway, I'm ready to go. Sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
talking
good.
out loud.
You're good. Oh shit. All right, let's have some. We'll keep. And let me, guys in chat. Let me know if you guys want me to turn the music down, turn it off, or something. I feel it. It's chill and lets me kind of get in the mood and go with the flow. But just because I'm turning off the in-game music, if that bothers you, let me know. I'll turn it off. All right, so Infernal Shrines, very very standard map. Everybody likes this map. Objective is pretty well understood. You fight on shrines, you get those monkeys, and a Punisher spawns, runs it down a lane for you, helps you fight, helps you push, helps you kill. The lanes, it's a tri-lane map with pretty decent rotation emphasis between middle and bottom, with your typically solo laner top. So when I say rotations, what do I mean by that? I mean coming mid, clearing a wave, rotating bottom, clearing a wave, rotating top mid, clearing a wave, so on, so forth. Very important on this map in establishing early game control, early game advantage. Yo, Fringe, come on, bro. 500 bits. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, man.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
Much appreciated. Fringe average on the board. On the board. Did it refresh? I don't know if it refreshed. I can't see it from Streamlabs OBS, but anyways. But yeah, so top lane, your solo lane typically. Up there, somebody that can win a lane, or at least hold the lane without losing too much, without dying. And one of the most effective strategies on this map is having somebody in the solo lane that can also double soak middle and bottom as the game progresses. So somebody like Leoric, Blaze, hell, Junkrat can do that later on, Dahaka, heroes like that. So when you're looking to double soak, probably when the shrine is top and you have an advantage, or shrine's top and you guys can take it, your solo laner, your double soaker will soak these two lanes the way Zool would, essentially back in the day. Would do that same thing. And just push those lanes out, get the XP, then come up here and help with the team fight. That person also helps during during Punisher pushes. You push with the Punisher, your team pushes with the Punisher, that individual is soaking two lanes. Make sure you guys are staying in the game and getting that experience required. But anyways, let's get on with this. We've got Junkrat, Greymane, Dahaka, Diablo, Stukov on the side of TowerBarron Square, the blue team. And on the red team, we have Anubarak, Chromie, Blaze, Alarak, Lucio for Fuck That Booty Real Good, the red team. Right off the bat, let's go over the blue team, since this is a fairly standard composition, very common to see on this map. You've got a strong solo laner with the Haka, good global, good wave clear, good added kill pressure, added dive pressure with the Diablo. Diablo, excellent initiations, very tanky, good damage, good zone control, especially on the shrines. Lots of walls for Diablo to bang people into. Stukov, excellent support, can set up kills, follow up on Diablo flips, can zone out a lot of enemy heroes from the objective with his lurking arm, and good sustain, good overall sustain. Junkrat, good poke, good wave clear, good shrine clear, excellent disruption on enemy engages, and he's also very good at following up on the Punisher. Punisher jumps over the wall, gets a stun, Junkrat looks to throw a mine on that person that's stunned and flip them back over the wall, your team gets a kill. Also, a pretty decent double soaker, can rotate between mid and bot to get soak if he needs to as well. And Rip Tires are really good. A lot of good damage out of Junkrat. And then Greymane, very, very general, very solid pick. No one's going to get mad that you pick Greymane. Good damage, good kill potential, good sustained damage, and also allows you to take camps, jungle, and has decent shrine clear when killing monkeys. Alright, now we look at Fuck That Booty Real Good. Their composition. Anubarak, either strong peel, strong initiation, fairly fairly tanky against ability type damages. So things like Kel'Thas, Jaina, Burst tends to be stronger against. And his Cocoon, man, I keep hiccuping. Whew. And his Cocoon is very, very good at locking a target out, removing them from a fight. You can either set up picks that way around that target, or you could remove somebody from a fight and then get picks in the team fight. For example, let's say they have an Uther and you want to blow somebody up, but this Uther's been divine shielding everybody. You Cocoon Uther, he can't divine shield anybody anymore. Now you're able to get that blow up on somebody because you've eliminated that tool from the fight. Blaze, strong wave clear, strong solo laner, great sustain, great peel, good initiation, an excellent double soaker. Can punish those out of position, can protect his allies that are being engaged on with the bunker, creates a lot of space, AoE damage, slows with his oil and his fire. And he's pretty tanky as well. Chromie, excellent poke. Has pretty decent zoning with her time trap. And then at level 8, she gets her slowing sands, assuming that's what you go with. If not, she has excellent pick potential with the temporal loop. Lots of burst damage. And thrives with a lot of setup that she potentially has here with Anubarak and Blaze. Lucio, good sustain, decent sustain, I would say at this point. Good peel. He has pretty decent peel. His boop is a good peel. His backline or somebody gets engaged on, he can boop him away. He's very mobile, can grant his team extra mobility, AoE healing, and his sound barrier is a very good anti-initiation tool, or something to help you initiate as well as you go past some damage. If you're looking to go past through some damage, Lucio provides excellent utility with the sound barrier. Alarak, this one was an interesting pick. Alarak, good pick potential with his displacement, can punish enemies that are out of position or have overstepped or something, or used very important cooldowns. For example, a Diablo charges in. That is saying, hey, he went in, I can punish that with a Discord strike. He can silence people, deal good burst damage, has decent poke as well, and just overall punishes enemy damage and overextension. I see him more as a utility pick instead of a straight-up assassin. He is another, I consider him in this composition to be another frontline for Chromie. Yes, he is an assassin. Yes, he can get kills. He can do that. However, I don't see him in this sense against the composition that the blue team has doing that. He's looking for the Greymane to jump in. He's looking for the Diablo to charge in, getting big multi-man silences, good damage, good disruption, and protecting his Chromie as well. And then later on, he can look to finish people off as well. Lots of burst damage on the side of the red team. But all right, so that is pretty much a comp overview for both sides. Let's fast forward here. Would you go temporal loop here? No cleanse option is good, but then again, only target would be the Greymane, right? You could maybe get a Stukov if he overextends. You could get the Greymane with the temporal loop. However, there's a big fat body in Diablo that's kind of keeping you from overextending that far to get that temporal loop off unless you look for a flank. I personally would take Slowing Sands since it's so good on the Shrine. Anybody that steps in is slowed, which means you're setting up combos for yourself as Chromie. You're setting up combos for Alarak, and you're setting up combos and setup for Anubarak and Blaze. And it's not real, you don't have this one big cooldown that says, hey, I'm going to kill somebody. You just have all this extra control and utility on your side to set up kills and combos. And the Slowing Sands just makes it even better. In my opinion. Alright, so typically what we'd like to see, what I want to see from both teams is collapsing mid, and establishing wave control, establishing rotational control. Something that we discussed on Dragonshire last week. The team that can clear the middle lane the fastest usually has the advantage in rotating down and clearing the next wave, and then rinse repeat, continuing to do that. And as the enemy opponents are struggling, falling behind, clearing the waves, that allows you to create space to take camps or even look to get picks by standing in their bushes and getting more advantages that way. But
Actually, so okay, obviously the red team has better wave clear than the blue team, right?
Right.
So what's the overall goal? Like, what's the path of victory for the blue team, and what's the path of victory for the red team?
So
based on these comps, yeah.
Okay. So you say the wave clear is stronger for the red team. Okay, let's look at their wave clear. Their wave clear is Blaze and a Chromie W. You guys, that's a bulk of their wave clear, and that's a Chromie W. That's a pretty large cooldown, and then Blaze WQ, 2 cooldowns that are pretty significant as well. You guys have Dahaka W. You've got Junkrat Qs, 4 Qs, and his auto attacks as well as Greymane. So theoretically speaking, you can walk up as the blue team, use Junkrat grenades, Q, 1, 2, 3, 4. You've killed the backline, and then their melee minions die to your minions, and then you guys just leave. I think your guys' wave clear is better overall, and because you guys have the Dahaka and the Greymane, Junker, like you guys can be everywhere clearing waves, whereas the only person that can really be everywhere clearing waves safely is Blaze. Junkrat can do so pretty safely because he has his mobility. Greymane has some mobility. Dahaka is tanky and has escape tool options.
Okay.
The blue team has that burst damage. However, like those are very large cooldown. They're very cooldown dependent. You guys just have wave clear just from auto attacks with the Junkrat. So I think your path to victory here as the blue team is just focusing on clearing the wave with the Junkrat. Don't overstep. Don't do anything because they do have the Alarak. They do have the Anubarak. They will punish a frontline hero. Yeah, Space Monkey. I agree. I misspoke. The blue team does have the better wave clear for sure. And then using the Stukov to disrupt any initiation on the enemy. So, for example, let's say your Diablo walks up to the middle of the lane, presses W, and then gets CC'd and pulled by Alarak. The Stukov is there to drop the lurking arm behind on the enemy team to disrupt any additional follow-up and creating that space for Diablo to run away. But yeah, I think you guys just look to clear the waves that way. To be quite honest, you don't have to look to fight. You don't have to look to get kills. You don't have to look for anything like that. They send 4 mid. If we don't see anybody and we're solo mid, we need to play safe under the assumption that the other enemy team, the entire enemy team, is mid, because that's just how it goes in this game, and that's how it goes on this map.
Yeah, agreed.
So we have Yelly here setting up. He has no vision. He's stepping up to clear waves. Let's look at Yelly's vision here. He's stepping up to clear waves and doing all that. Has no vision. Didn't throw any Qs into the bushes. Didn't throw anything. We see Blaze top. Okay, Blaze is top. Nobody's bottom. We need to be safe. We need to be safe. If you're playing mid like this and you're here, if this is what you guys want to do, you guys don't want to rotate, don't want to clear, fine. But if this is what you're going to do, you need to play at your wall, especially if you're mid by yourself and you're someone as squishy as Junkrat. Yes, you have mobility to get away from stuff. However, not until later in the game when you get your Ripper Air. So, they managed to get the kill. They'll clear their wave first. We'll get some B-stepping out of Zexrus. They'll clear their wave first. You guys show bottom. Alarak is rotating down and still manages to grab this experience soak here. You guys lose a couple minions here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's find out. No, you get them all. You get them all. So it's still decent. However, now because they've cleared the wave faster, they have an experience lead. Because Blaze is clearing the wave pretty quickly and damaging San pretty well. Because this matchup, Blaze is going to win this individual matchup. And because Rosei is picking up the experience bottom, they're ahead. Not only are they ahead experience-wise, granted, it's level 1, no big deal. They're also ahead in the rotation. So now the red team can look to wait for you guys to rotate through one of these areas here and get another pick. So Nubarak could probably walk over to the blue bush. Alarak can walk up here and look for some CC. Even if he's not looking to get the pick, he can at least slow you guys down. He can be in this bush. Fringe average, you come through here, and he hits you with a Q, and you get stunned. You're like, oh, shit. You'll back off, and he's just going to walk away. And then now that's an added delayed rotation. Now you're slower to the next wave. Lucio stays here soaking. Chromie could have probably just stayed up there, leave Alarak down there to clear, but they back off. So anyways, this is what it looks like right now. Their wave clear, like I said, is not as strong, so they're not able to look for those added placements, like sitting in a bush and stuff, because their wave clear is not as good. They can't do that as fast and move into position. But so now you guys are stuck here clearing mid. Honestly, what I would like to see is the Chromie bottom. I think if we have the Chromie bottom with the Lucio or something like that, and then you have the Anubarak and the Alarak together threatening these rotations, you have enough kill pressure you have enough damage to potentially kill somebody. And if not, at least stack later on as Alarak, getting your Qs up as you get the levels. Chromie will have the wave clear to clear waves with Lucio and herself. Anubarak can come up here and clear the waves every once in a while, but Alarak can hang and just lurk in this area. Meanwhile, top. So if Blaze sees that he's winning this lane so hard, he can, rotate down. If he knows it's going to take Dehaka some time to clear that, he can rotate down here and pick up the soak for his buddies while his buddies take camps or look to get picks or ganks in these lanes as well. That's something to think about. If you find yourself wave clearing faster than your opponent in that lane, look to go and soak another lane for your allies. By you doing that, you're allowing them to like, oh hey, we don't have to go mid. Sonya's there, or Blaze is there, whoever is there soaking. Hey, let's go get this camp, or hey, let's go get their camp. Blaze is already here, and then you can clear it and then walk up back top. By the time Dehaka finishes clearing that wave, the lanes have just reset in the middle. So you guys are taking your camp. Cool. You guys are pushing this out. They make the decision to get this bottom camp. I would prefer for them to take the middle camp first, because what that does is it freezes the wave mid. If you take the bottom camp too early, I like to take this when objectives spawn. You take this bottom camp too early, it comes over here, does some structure damage on this fort wall, but then gets cleaned up pretty quickly. Whereas if you take your siege camp in the middle, let it push, force a rotation from the enemy to clear that, either with their siege camp or just in general, then you guys can look to get structure damage down here. But by you guys doing this, they'll just take their camp, both their camp and their minions will push the wall as the blue team's camp and minion will push towards the wall, deal damage, and then this just gets cleared up for free, and then the blue team should look to get more value on the bottom fort wall. So we'll see. They're missing a whole wave of soak top of mid. You see this? They're gonna miss all that XP, all that juicy XP. Is just gonna be gone because we're taking this bottom camp. You guys all come down here. We don't see them here. That's fine. The moment this is capped, you guys just need to come down here and clear this and look to put pressure either on their wall or look to invade their siege camp. Top is pushing. You don't want them to clear that. You've created that advantage for yourself as the blue team to say, hey, you're all down here. We've pushed mid. I know you guys want to go up there. We're going to keep you here and either poke around, deal structure damage, and let mid continue to push, or force you guys to go up there anyways and still continue to push or steal something else from them. So, yeah, we'll clear this up real fast. They'll clear for free, but their wave clear's bad. The wave clear's in the Chromie, so we can punish. We'll probably punish this Alarak a little bit, or we can punish the Alarak's wave clear by getting some damage done, or we can clear this wave and then look to sit middle in their red bush and wait for them to come down and get the pick if we want it. Because Stukov, Greymane, Diablo now, these guys have pretty high kill potential, and if you've forced Alarak to stay bottomed because he's clearing a wave, then this is this is better for you guys because Junkrat can then walk up and help you guys out. Alarak can't. He's clearing. If he wants to move up, he's gonna lose XP. But let's see what we do here. Let's see what we do here. Hey, what's up, Super Dave? Thanks for coming out, man. Glad you could make it. Don't worry. The VODs will be up on YouTube and all the good places. All right. At any point, also, if you feel like if Stan is like, hey, I'm winning top lane. If he's saying, I've managed to push Blaze out a little bit. I've got some time. I can burrow in somewhere. I can do that. You guys can call him in. Anytime you guys want to take a fight, remember, anytime you guys want to take a fight, 4v4, you don't have to. You can make it a 5v4 because you have Dahaka. Look to take fights in areas that he can join you. Down here at the bottom siege camp, bushes. On their siege camp, a bush. Or even this back bush over here, this back vent, he can come through. What up, Zexerus?
Hey, Zexerus.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that now. So this is a nice wall stun on Lucio here. Let's see what cooldowns you have, Fringe. You have your W, you have your E, and you have your D. So what you should be doing is you see this initiation on the Diablo onto the Lucio. Oh, and by the way, I did want to say this. This is a very early Lucio pick in the draft, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was first pick. It was Lucio Chromie first pick.
That's correct.
And you guys had the Diablo first pick, right?
Yes.
Very sketch, first of all. Diablo into Lucio, especially on this map, that's scary. That's scary. I expected Diablo to be killing Lucio on command every time. But it didn't happen. But we'll get into that. And I'm gonna drop some extra knowledge too. I'm gonna show you guys something else later. So we get this stun on the Lucio. What you should be doing, Fringe, is anticipating the flip. You're gonna throw your W out. You should be anticipating the flip. Throw your W out beforehand. Like, I know that's like high level, fast, but I'm just giving you, just an idea. You throw your W out. It lands on the Lucio as he gets stunned, and as he's running away, you lurking arm where you want him to be, where you anticipate for him to be, and then you press D. The bio kill switch triggers, slows him down in the silence, and maybe you probably still won't get the kill, but you slow him down. That's something you want to be practicing as Stukov. Throwing your Qs out on everybody. Make sure your Q is at least out on one person. Look to land your weighted pustule on the target. Silence on that target right away and press D. What happens is, because you've passed your healing pathogen all the way around, everyone gets a burst heal from you. The target that you've weighted with the pustule is slowed, and they're in the silence, and you potentially get a kill. Hey, what's up, Sasa? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
The most annoying Brazilian has arrived. That's what he said.
Isn't that true? Well, isn't that true for all Brazilians? Eh?
Oh, got him.
Eh?
Got him.
Yeah, boom.
So
What's up, dude?
good damage on the Leviathan. We're taking our camp here. It's fine. The lanes aren't pushed out too far. Ideally, your Chromie does want to be stacking. She does want to be looking for stacks as the game goes on. Let's see what she's at. She's only at 3 Q stacks, 3 Sandblast stacks. And she only has 1 globe on Time Walker's Pursuit. She wants to be getting those globes. She wants to be getting that poke in. She needs to scale. So keep that in mind. When you're playing Chromie, there are certain things that you need to be doing. Stacking Qs, getting globes, especially when Time Walker's Pursuit. And making sure you're doing that consistently and letting your team pick up the slack everywhere else. I mean, they've got the Chromie on the team. It's kind of expected. So they've cleared mid. It's instantly Leviathan's calling, hey, they're leaving. They might be rotating to the camp. They might be rotating bot. Be safe. That needs to be the call. Zunicorn honestly could probably come down here. Like, yes, this is spawning in 20 seconds. Clear one more wave. You have plenty of time. These guys are clearing waves. Lucio's clearing a wave. You've got plenty of time. Clear this wave and then move up there. Unfortunately, I think we leave Fringe Average down here for a bit. Okay, Grayman was getting to camp. All right, he needed some help. So that works. This is fine. This is fine then. But the Junkrat should be looking to pick up this soak for you, Fringe. You shouldn't be down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, yeah, Junkrats, don't be afraid of, you know, running, going between lanes, acting as Azul. I like this build on Greymane. It's pretty dope. It allows you to, you never really run out of mana while you're out running around soaking and clearing waves and stuff like that. So you'll never have to go back for mana. Never have to go back. If you play it right, you'll never have to go back for mana. And then you can rely on your support to heal you and the globes that you get to heal you. So you'll never have to go back for that as much. Ideally, anyways. So we're clearing mid. We're saying, oh, I remember this. I'm going to have to back up. So we're clearing mid. We need to make sure that we give up some space while these guys clear mid. I'm going to back this up here, and we're gonna see what happens. We get our camp out. Junkrat sees them all here. They clear the wave fast enough, and they disappear. We see them walking up. We saw them walking up. This last minion dies right as they're walking up. We see that happening. Hey, they're walking up. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Ideally, the shrine phase is active. Even before the shrine phase even starts, and you know, and you've got 30 seconds remaining, you can even have Dahaka come down here and start clearing for you guys, soaking 2 lanes and then burrowing in for a fight. But we saw them rotating top. Hey, they're coming top. We need to be safe. We need to be safe. We're not all there. This is the vision that San has. This is tough. This sucks. But we didn't see them coming. Now they show up. Let's see what he does here. He burrows right away. He's already tapped. He's tapped. This is a tap health. He still has all of his essence. And he's burrowed. This is huge. This is his escape. This is what's going to keep him alive. So now he doesn't have it. He burrows, dodges the burrows stun. But now he comes out, gets CC'd to death, unable to use his essence, and dies. Now, let's say we didn't see them coming. The call, obviously the call wasn't made. Hey, they're rotating top. Be safe. I've just tapped. I'm playing Dahaka, and I'm doing this. I'm not paying attention. And I'm clearing this up, and I see them show up. I'm getting the hell out of here. Here comes Lucio. I see a Nubarak coming. I eat the stun. I press my D right away as they're coming. As I see him burrowing, I press my D right away. I eat the stun. And then, after I've eaten the stun and taken some damage, I will burrow, let my essence regen my health along with the healing well. Buy myself and my team some time to respond, to get there, go back to full health, and walk away. But that didn't happen, which is fine. I mean, that happens. It happens, and we go back and we look at it, we talk about it, we think about what we could have done better, and then we make that adjustment in the next game. So we're clearing mid. We've got a camp coming. So now we theoretically have lane control because we have this shaman camp and a wave pushing. They need to clear that. If they ignore it while they're on here, this will push out and come out here. And if it's out here, you guys can engage. You guys have vision of all this space. And if they need to retreat, they have to retreat through a bunch of minions, which, you know, deal damage and whatnot. But they clear it because the Hawk is dead. So they do a good job at responding to clear this. Fortunately for us, the Haka still has his essence. No big deal. So he can kind of start to burrow in here if we wanted to look for this fight. I would probably burrow back here to this bush where Lucio's at and just look to just be annoying for the Chromie and the Lucio while the rest of my team focuses to target up front. Dahaka has the sustainability to survive back here and harass. Think of him as a... I don't want to say Sonya, because then you're like, okay, well, Sonya gets in there, drops a spear in my face, chunks me out to half health, and then just like kills everybody. Dahaka gets back there, controls the backline with silences, tongues, AoE, spread damage, and he's also very tanky. Has a lot of sustain. So play him like that. Play him as like a slithery like piece of shit, just hanging out in the back. So the arm goes down. We lose it, so that's a pretty important cooldown. We're trying to get map control or shrine control. Yelly eats a big shot. Chromie, by the way. What I would like to see here is our Diablo and Dahaka kind of zoning out in this area between Blaze and Anubarak, this line, or protecting the flank and making at least just providing vision so that you see anybody that walks back here. You guys see the Anubarak walk back here. Zextrus does a good job at threatening this backline and forcing Yelly away. Meanwhile, there's 3 of you on the shrine that don't respond. Even Fringe, even yourself, you walk away. You know that Anubarak is there. He shows back in the lane. Okay, he's going back to that bush. We can step up a little bit more. It's a little safer. Now we've got vision. We've got our flanks protected. Okay. All right, now we're in a better spot. Chromie poke is pretty strong. I don't know why Yelly's coming back here. He doesn't need to be afraid. But anyways, good Q from Anubarak onto the Dahaka. Good follow-up from True Mr. Fu. And then this should be a nice pull into a Discord Strike or a Q stun into a Chromie Blast. So make sure you guys are lining up your CC and your damage. So before the game starts, you're in the loading screen. You're saying, hey, what's our combo? How are we looking to put out damage? I'm going to do this. You're going to do this. Chromie's going to do this. Okay, how are we going to clear the lanes? Junkrat's going to do this. Diablo's going to do this. Grayman's going to do this. Make sure all that is done ahead of time in the draft screen. That way these team fights go a lot smoother. So now he pops his burrow. He uses his essence. He's got his essence. He just used his regen. He had 50 if I recall. He can look to be a little more aggressive if he wanted to. Because he's tanky. He's tanky. The health is regenerating. But we'll speed it up here. Good damage onto the Greymane there. Like, Dahaka could be the one here in the lane, and then Yelly could be putting poke damage on, looking for the Chromie, looking to put some poke damage. Have Dahaka come out here and then rotate around, threaten this flank, force the Chromie to back off, and force the front line to respond to that. And then that's when you guys, with the Diablo, can look to initiate.
What should Junkrat be doing?
He should be.
I feel like he's not really doing any type of poke damage to the backline.
Yeah, he should be looking to put damage on the backline or on the shrine, but he's in the lane, clearing the lane.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent Discord Strike here by the Alarak. You guys have to back off now. Your main damage is very low. So just reset. You guys have a lot of the shrine. Reset. Ooh, Leviathan plays that super well. Is able to boop Zunicorn back in just enough. Do we get another E? Another, yeah, there we go. That was a huge Discord Strike there from Rosai. Actually, he killed Diablo. Actually, no, that was Chromie got the kill. But yeah, that was huge. Got a little greedy for the kill, but we'll get out of here. Just be safe. Don't lose any more than you have to. So here, Diablo's dead. They're going to get this shrine. Dahaka needs to burrow bottom and start double soaking. Start pushing these lanes out. You lost the shrine. You're going to lose structures up here. You're going to fall behind an XP, so the best way to mitigate that is to continue to soak XP while everybody else is pushing, while everybody else is up there. Get that advantage for yourself. There's not a whole lot Dahaka can do to defend against the Punisher. He can maybe bait it over and burrow. Fringe, that was a weird place to be, but... Okay, now he burrows out. He should have burrowed out sooner. He wasn't really doing much of anything. And then just look to double soak. Blaze has to clear mid, which means Dahaka can push bottom a little bit. So we bait this thing over. We start getting some structure damage done. Cool. Alright, we shouldn't lose too much here. We lose 2 towers, right?
Yeah.
Diablo. The Alarak's looking for the Diablo.
Yeah. There's definitely a counter kill, I think.
Yeah. That was a good wall stun though before he died. Yeah, it was definitely a counter kill. Lots of debates just going on. Focus on the objective here. Get this down. If the Diablo gets out 1 HP, cool. You can get the fort down. XP is still the same, but now Zexorus kind of hangs out here so long. Takes a lot of damage from Super Dave. Super Dave is put into pain, and he dies. Zexorus stayed there way too long attacking a well, to be quite honest. Like, let's see what cooldowns we have on Anubarak here. He is number 6. Number 6. Okay, he's got his Q and he's got his E. If he sees Super Dave right here, just like putting free damage on him, there you go. Drop the Q and then just leave. Like half your HP is gone now because Super Dave is Greymane. Greymane is actually considered to be a soft counter to Anubarak. Anubarak's HP pool for a tank is not very high, and a lot of the damage that Greymane puts out cannot be mitigated by Anubarak's spell armor, passive spell armor. So yeah, so keep that in mind. Super Dave cleans it up, so that is a positive trade for the blue team. Yes, we lost Diablo, however we killed Lucio, we've killed Anubarak, and now we've regained some map control. Now that 2 people on the map are dead. Have somebody rotate right away. Get middle. Don't need 20 people up here. Get that soak. Somebody can push us out. Look to get structure damage. Look to get the wall damage in or something. You guys can rely on Dahaka if you wanted to rotate on up to get that soak. Whatever. However you guys want to play that. But you guys can look to get something here. Super Day is looking to get something here. Hey, we just killed Anubarak. Oh, hey. Alarak's mid. Chromie's mid. We just see her use a sandblast there. I'm going to get this fucking wall down. But, okay, Dahaka's coming up. Cool. He comes up, but we miss some soak. If you're going to burrow away, make sure we're getting soak. Every time. Like, every time. I don't care if it's 1, 2 minions. Just make sure we're getting the soak. We saw them rotate from mid down here. This is safe. Dahaka can be safe to push and clear. So we got 2 kills and let them come back and do whatever they wanted. Look to get something out of your kills, out of your strong wave clear. Look to get something out of it. A lot of times you get the kills or you get the objective and not a whole lot happens. We see them lurking around here. They're lurking. They want 10. They're missing soak top. We did use burrow. If you guys see that they're lurking, they're looking to potentially fight, you guys can call Dahaka, hey, just kind of walk down here. Walk down here and just be ready, just be ready. But they get 10, no big deal. All right. And then he can walk up back top, and that's fine. They're going to get a lot of damage done here. You guys are getting the bottom siege camp. Dahaka's getting a good push. This comp, the red team's comp's siege is bad. They need the Punisher to siege effectively. This is going to take a while, so you guys are able to get a lot of damage done, a lot of push, a lot of soak, get that camp done. And if I were you guys, I'd be looking to cut this rotation off. They want to clear this up, and it's going to take them ages to clear it up. Cut this rotation off. You don't have to be too safe. What's the cooldown on Dahaka's Burrow? 5 seconds. Yeah, look for it. You got Diablo, baby. He's chunked out, but you can top him off as Stukov. See, look to be aggressive in that rotation. They're showing all here. Look at this. Look at Rosei. That could have been a free kill. That could have been a free kill. So keep an eye out.
Is that something that's instinctual if you're a Dahaka player, that you just burrow down for that, or does someone usually have to make a shot call for that?
Both. So it's something that as a Dahaka player, as you know, when you have the experience and you have the time and the game's played, it's something that you're able to just read. Hey, I've pushed this out. I know Blaze wants to get this soak. I'm coming down and making this a 5v4, and then we're getting that bot fort. Okay, I might miss a few minions top, but we're getting this bottom fort. We have used my global. I've used my waves clear to force Blaze up. I've used my global, my tool, my global to come down, make a 5v4 happen. We win. And now what's the yield? What's the yield result? We're getting the wall. We're getting the 4 or whatever. So,
Okay.
but you know, that's the Dahaka can look and see, hey, I'm coming down. I'm coming down. Or if, you know, your shot caller saying, hey, Dahaka, get down here now. Like, it needs to be a matter of both. You know, both guys need to be on the same page. Everybody needs to be on the same page, but those two guys especially. Super Dave. He's like, stop saying my name so much. You might give our opponents thoughts of killing me in the future. Hey, you're playing the gray man. You've been playing the carry, so they know. They already know. So, Anubarak is mid clearing. Blaze is top clearing. Yeah, hey, we control this. We see Lucio down here by himself. Fuck him. Let's just come down here and let's get some structure damage done. I don't know why we're so scared as Diablo. Come in, look for something. Look for something, baby. You guys could be looking so aggressive. Look, we see, I'm going to show, let's look at Diablo's vision. Blaze is up there. Like, we just saw Blaze up there. Dahaka knows Blaze is up there. Now we get in this bush. Now we get in this bush, it's a little too late. And we're kind of hanging around, not doing a whole lot of anything. If you guys see that you're winning the wave clear, winning the rotations, and they're split up, get aggressive. Get something done. That is an advantage you have created for yourself. You guys control both lanes, control the darkness in between, the shadowy areas. What are you going to do with it? Get aggressive. Either look to get picks or get a wall down. Like this wall right here, this wave could have been cleared. Diablo could have been tanking this a bit. This tower could be down. This tower is down. Should be down. So, keep that in mind. And if things get hairy, remember, you've got Dahaka. He can come down. So, all right, now we know the next shrine's mid. Good wall bang there on Zex. He manages to get away. All right, we've cleared this. Let Dahaka clear top. Greymane's bottom. Okay, Greymane is doing what I would do here, and then he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna get some damage done here. I'm gonna push this in. My team's looking elsewhere. They're not being optimal. I'm just gonna continue to get value down here as a constellation prize, and then maybe he'll look to rotate mid and get this camp, or I'm sorry, get this wave. Should be Junkrat, honestly, and then Greymane can help you get this camp. But like Junkrat right now should clear this, push this out, and push your wave out and let it crash against the wall. Now he goes. All right. Does he? I hope he does. We're all pinging retreat. There you go. Look. Boom. Easy clear. That was so free for you, Yelly. Good job. Now come bottom and do the same thing. Soak it up. It's whoever's soaking the best, the fastest, the best, and also can get to the shrine the fastest. The Haka's clearing top. You guys are going to help him out. I think that's fair. But now you've relinquished shrine control. So now you need to think, all right, what are we going to do? There seems like a lot of, confusion here as to what it is we want to do. I'm not sure if the comms were cluttered or nobody knew or nobody wanted to take control.
For the blue team?
Yeah.
A little bit of both, I would think. I think the call was just to clear that, so we clear that camp, so then we can fight without having to worry about the camp pushing.
Okay. Okay. So if the camp is, hey, clear top, go to shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. But there was like a couple seconds where people were kind of like lagging around. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot already. Red team says, get on the shrine. Now we're on the shrine. They have 15. Okay. So if you're Diablo here, and you want to kill somebody, and you're looking for anybody, hell, even Alarak, here's what I want you to do. Right here, or anytime you want to engage as Diablo, and your team's ready to go, you press R, you press Q, you press E, they're stunned for 1,000,000 years. The APOC starts to go off under their feet, you charge at him, you stun him up against the wall, you flip him over, he gets stunned, and all during that time, APOC explodes, and it explodes right as you flip him over. So then all that damage comes out, all that burst comes out, all that CC comes out, and you're able to blow somebody up. We charge Rosai. I would have liked to see the APOC first. I know you're going to get that wall bang. I know you are. We get it. Now here's the APOC. Now here's the Counter-Strike. We don't get the kill. They all run away. And we lose a whole lot. And that's something after when we're done here, when we're done watching this replay, I'm going to go into a try mode and I'm going to show you guys what I mean. I don't know if you guys have seen it or how it looks or whatever, but I'll show you. So we do get a pick? No, we don't get a pick. We're still scrambling around. Zexrus gets knocked up. He gets slowed because of you. Stukov does well. Super Dave realizes that Dahaka's in the cocoon. This is good. Ooh. Bloodscythe putting out damage. Gets to clear. Nice job. So, alright, we lose the objective as the blue team. Alright, we lost the objective. We got a kill. Anubarak is dead, so now a lot of their pick potential with the Punisher through mid is gone because he can't follow up. Top is pushing. Somebody for the red team is going to have to respond to that. This should be a free defense for us. We can look to get soak elsewhere if we wanted. We can look to get more value. We've negated a whole lot of value from the enemy team. So honestly here I would have Junkrat probably come down and soak if he wanted to. If they want to push with this as 3 and Blaze is top, you guys could look to wait for the Punisher to jump and then engage on them right away. That is an option. Okay, so he's jumped. Good zoning. Good mine. Blaze is top. Anubarak has just spawned. Super Dave's putting damage on. There you go. Like theoretically speaking, anytime Diablo charges anything, they should be dead with your comp.
Okay.
Because you've got Diablo charging preferably into a wall. You flip them. You've got the silence. You've got the gray mane. You've got Riptire. Somebody dies. It's 13v13. Blaze was top. This is very ballsy by Rosai to sit in here. And very early on Zunicorn to get that charge because not everybody's in this bush. If Junkrat maybe would have thrown some grenades in there to reveal that, you guys could have planned that a little more accordingly. Good zoning silence. That's very good. That's actually like super strong. Like you don't even have to do it. You just hold E and they're like, fuck, I gotta get away. We get the kill on the Alarak up here. Very good. Diablo needs to look to get away. He uses the APOC. It's a panic ult. He doesn't want to lose his souls. No big deal. Super Dave's putting damage onto the Unarak. He understands that this is potentially a kill target. We got a nice slap. Good damage on the Zex, and then we reset. Dahaka needs to make sure that he's looking to get XP. After a fight is done, look to get XP. You need to get your Brush Stalker stacks. which I'm sure you don't have right now. You got 6. Okay. So you could probably have it up a little bit faster to be honest. You could probably be at 8 right now if you were soaking effectively the way I was saying. But okay, no big deal. The wave is pushed to your side of the map. You guys understand that. You guys need to clear that. That's free clear for Dahaka. Free safe clear for Dahaka. And then somebody needs to be catching mid. True Mr. Fu gets so much value here by getting top 4 and mid 4 by just double soaking. And how long has this tower been alive, dude? Finally it dies. It's been alive for so long. Finally it dies.
So should the Junkrat be soaking mid in this scenario? Is that his bag?
I would say yes. He has Ripper Air now. Oh, he doesn't have Ripper Air.
What's that?
Ripper Air. Let's go look at Ripper Air. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Junkrat is knocked back 50% farther by his concussion mine, and additionally, the concussion mine's cooldown is reduced by 12 seconds if he's the only target that's hit by it. So it's a 16-second cooldown. If you hit yourself with it, it goes down to a 4-second cooldown, and it launches you from, let's say you're right here, it launches you up maybe like close to this bush, maybe a little further, and then you can use it again. And then fly. So now you're another global. You use it for yourself to rotate between the lanes, to get to the lanes faster, clear the lanes faster, and then go and help your team out. But you got to make sure you're using it as yourself, on yourself. So I'll show that. I'll show that as well later. All right. So we get a nice wall bang on Zex. We get the flip. He's able to get away. We need to respect the Chromie damage on the clump targets. That was a very good rip tire by Yelly. It got booped away by Leviathan just far enough to where you had to blow it up before it died. And if it was a little bit closer, you would have killed Leviathan. So it was well played there by both sides. So they're all pretty chunked. They're all pretty chunked. We got to clear mid, though. Yeah, so we back off. We can't get much more here. We got to clear mid. Instead of looking for this, let's clear mid. 1, 2, 3 minions die before anybody gets there. Super Dave realizes, identifies it, gets the soak. Keeps you guys there in the game. Dahaka's going top to get the soak. Their play is to get this. I like this. I probably would have... yeah, no, this is fine. Actually, for the red team. Yeah, you guys can look to invade, but you guys need to also be aware that Dahaka can burrow in at any moment. This is a 5v5 though, so if you guys wanted to invade, you could. And I think they're looking for it. Fringe gets stunned by a Nubarak. Has to back up. Now all the space is controlled by the red team. And we don't have our ults in Dahaka's top. So just give it up. It's just a camp. Just give it up. They're missing a huge wave of soak top. This is massive. Massive wave. True Mr. Fu's on his way. He wants it. He knows what he wants. I need it. I need it. Damn. And now by the time he gets there, it's just like, you know, a fraction of what that wave was. Cool. So now we know the next shrine's top. Blaze is top. Or I'm sorry, he's bottom. Blaze is top. We're going to push his camp out. We want to get time this camp out with our objective. Well done. Both sides are doing that. Red team's doing that as well. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Everything's pretty neutral. Red team needs to push this out. Force the blue team to have to respond to that. They're very close to 16. Red team wants 16. They need 16 here. You guys need 16 as well. Your guys' priority is to either fight before 16 or get 16 or right away. Everybody should be 16. So you saw what Yelly just did there, how he booped himself away with the concussion mine. If he had Ripper Air, that cooldown goes down to 4 seconds, and he'll have it ready to go right now. And he would have flown farther as well.
Yeah, you know, it's funny that after the game, our Junkrat player said that he's not prepared to play Junkrat in Bush League.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay.
In draft, well, beforehand, he already mentioned that he could play Junkrat, but then like, in draft, he said you could. And I was like, all right, fine, play it. And then right after the game, he's like, I'm changing we have a spreadsheet with all the characters that we can play.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm removing Junkrat from that list for characters for him to play.
Right on, right on. Well, hey, if he wants to learn some Junkrat, hit me up, Yelly. I'll help you out, dude. I'm looking at this Blaze build. Pretty interesting. I don't know why I'm just now noticing it.
You know why? Is because True Fu was he was reading talents during the game because he never plays Blaze.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So that's why I was shocked when they chose Blaze because he never played him very much. I was like, all right, there's no way they're gonna go Blaze, and then they went Blaze and draft, and I was like kind of shocked by it.
Right on. We'll go over that after the game. I'll do that as well one more time, or with that hero. All right. Yeah. Here's where I turn into trash at this point. Oh, good wallbang onto the Chromie. I would have loved to have seen the APOC. I would have loved to have seen APOC. You use APOC, you wallbanger. She's stunned during that time against the wall. The APOC lands, hits her, and then you can flip her over into the silence. Excellent peel from Rosei to push Diablo away. Create that space. So now the APOC goes off. We Junkrat mine everybody away. Hey, Fringe is in here. We got to get Fringe out, baby. We've got 2 guys up here. Get Fringe out. Get him out. Oh, he's toast. He's toast. Ooh. You got a little greedy for another auto attack there or something. Or maybe it was just a misclick. But hang on one second. All right.
I want Brussels sprouts.
You want some Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Good sound barrier. So we automatically lose this objective because Fringe dies. Blue team needs to go and clear top right now. Just go, get soak, get clear. Don't look to fight anymore. Unless Zexorus wants to feed, which he does. So now this fight is still even, kind of. You guys don't have a support though. Oh, that was a little early, Blood Scythe, but now true Mr. Fu's looking to dance. Good bunker, good bunker. Good damage on Chromie. Oof, this is tough, this is tough. Lots of feeding going on, but lots of sustaining. Holy shit. Rejuvenescia and the fire under Blaze's feet is just keeping everybody alive. Good tongue onto Leviathan. Super Dave with his auto attack gets the kill. Boom. And now Zunicorn is dead. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. There goes all his souls. But this is a wipe. This is a wipe, yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, so you know what? Because the red team keeps feeding, keeps wanting to feed, it works out. It works out.
No, so what should the red team have done after the kill of
Stay on the shrine. Stay on the shrine. Stay on the shrine, red team. Get the shrine. It's free. If they want to engage into you guys 5v4, let them. But now this is where the game turns south. Good job. Own it. Backed out and get the shrine. So Zex is here looking. He doesn't have Alarak with him. He needs to be careful. I don't know what he's looking for. There's really not a whole lot he can look for. He's going to get jumped on here if... Yep. He needs to E right now. E away. Oh, too slow, baby. So, what you can do with the Punisher is if you're behind the wall or something, or you want to bait it over, as soon as you press Q, if you're close enough in range to press Q on him and the spikes hit, it reveals you to the Punisher, and if you E as soon as you press Q, if you E away, he's gonna jump and he's just not gonna hit you. You're not gonna get stunned by him. Every time it works every time. Every time. He jumps, you Q, E. You bait him over so hard. The Hawk is stoking top, wants to get 20. Alright, next place 20. You guys could have got some damage done here, honestly, like. Got some. This is an Arcane Punisher. Arcane Punisher is the best Punisher. Good siege damage, good like just damage in general. Second best I would say is the Frozen Punisher, and then the last is the Mortar. Get some damage here. Fuck this camp, dude. What's this camp gonna do for you?
I think the call was to get 20.
Okay, you can get 20 off of these 2 towers here.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right,
Yeah.
get 20, guys. So the arcane. Okay, look, the arcane sentries. Do they get the kill? They don't. Look how low those are. Do we even get this? Where are we at? We're getting the bottom 4. Okay. Red team. All right, guys. You guys need to clear, regain map control, and not let the enemy team get 20. And we can't let soak like this die. True Mr. Fu's on his way, though. He's got it. He's got it. I believe. I believe. All right. 18v18. We know Alarak is bottom. It's going to take him ages to clean this up. We saw Blaze top. We can look for this fight. If we're the blue team, we can look for this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Excellent burrow coming out of a new Barak. Good job. He was fast enough for that one. Riptire goes out, though. Feels bad, man. Some siege damage. It's fine. It'll be back up for the next shrine. Get some damage done. Come on. Get some damage done. Step up. We're letting them clear these for free. You get it. You're zoning them out. Come on, Zunicorn. Step up, buddy. Let Super Dave deal that damage. There we go. There we go. And as soon as these minions start to tank siege shots, fort shots, look aggressive. Don't back up. I don't know what you're scared of. You're Diablo. You should never be scared of a new Barak.
It seems as though that the Diablo player is kind of being a little passive aggressive. Cause I don't think there's much CC to stop him.
Yeah,
very much.
Yeah, he's being very. He at this point he can one shot somebody by himself if they're low enough or squishy enough, as Diablo. We look for this flank. Now we're looking for the flank, but we need to get 20, right? It's 20. Let's get the soak. Look at some soak dying down here. If Dahaka can get 20 top, which I doubt, you guys can look to fight mid. However, you guys, this is free right here. This is free soak. Junkrat could come down here and clear this up, get you guys 20. But all right, so now we didn't take too much advantage of our lead. The red team manages. Go ahead.
So that Junkrat, right? Getting bot soak, is that something that the Junkrat player should just know instinctively what to do?
Yeah, that is a Junkrat. That is a Junkrat playstyle.
Okay.
That is a Junkrat playstyle. He's good poke damage. He's got good burst with his tire, but he's also good wave clear, and he's good at rotating around, picking up soak for your team.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys have Greymane. That's a lot of team fight damage. Like. Oh, here we go. San up here again. We lose sight. Let's see if he makes the adjustment. He's hanging out. They get the kill. I think they get the kill. They should anyways.
Yeah, he looks to be very overextended.
Yeah, so we lost vision of him. You got to be safe. Like, if you guys would have maybe covered his rotation, had Diablo kind of anchor around, give vision, things like that, maybe it looks a little bit different. But all right, this is even now. The game is equalized. Lots of free. When I was casting, I remember saying like, there's just so much lost value coming out of here from both teams, but the blue team especially. That could have been capitalized on just because of like how passive people were, or yeah, just how I would say your team was very passive in general. Dahaka comes in with an excellent burrow. What I would have liked to have seen here at level 20, by the way, is the contagion. You come out, you drop your isolation on this Anubarak, it spreads to, it goes boom, 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 boom. It hits all 4 of those guys. It chains around like think of it as like a Stukov heal. Good, missed a wall bang. Now the APOC goes off. Damn. Feels bad. Junkrat's in here. I think you're the only one that responds to it too. With a lurking arm.
I feel like that Diablo went in way too much without his Greymane there. Like the Greymane was behind in the engage.
That was a good save, by the way, on Yelly. That was excellent. Yeah. So if Diablo say, "Hey, I'm going in," Greymane's ears should perk. Okay, I'm right behind you. However, that's not being said.
Mm-hmm.
We got a problem, right? So
Yeah,
that's
okay.
something that needs to be, addressed. Diablo still doesn't have his souls. Yelly dies. You can nice drag there. Greymane does go in. Can he get out? Pathogen, but feels bad. Okay, so you guys lose its objective. Let's see what the red team does with it. I would be calling for 39. Let Blaze and whoever take some camps.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it at 39. Somebody can clear bottom, take all the camps, get everything, and then take that last monkey and then push with the immortal. You could have gotten more value out of that if you just waited. If the red team waited just a little bit. Leave this at 38, 39. Get this camp, get this camp, get this camp, and clear this and keep somebody here and just get that last one. By the time the whole blue team comes back, they can't do anything, and the whole map is red. All right, I want to see this side well come down, or the side wall come down from the red team. You get the side wall down, because as soon as this, okay, somebody pings a wall. Okay, all right, cool. Because as soon as this Punisher jumps over, we're going in. However, okay, now he uses his level 20 rewind, gets a good silence there. The rest of the team is not there to follow up. Here comes a temporal loop. And this is what I was saying about temporal loop. Yeah, you use it on Diablo, but I mean, it's Diablo, It's tough. You're not going to kill him. Even though he didn't go with the spell shield, it's very tough to kill Diablo, especially after he's tapped and he's got 67 souls. It's still quite a bit. So we lose this keep here. As long as we don't die, we don't lose the game. As long as we don't die, we don't lose the game. And they don't look to push anymore. They know it's gonna die. Their siege is kind of bad. Everyone's kind of healthy. We'll get another keep. Okay, well, 22 minutes in this game. We still got more game, guys. Bottom wall is gone. Bottom wall is gone. So they didn't clear that wave. They didn't clear that wave. The entire bottom wall is gone. I want you guys to remember that. They didn't clear the wave. They didn't wait to 39. They didn't clear the wave. They didn't get the camps. The bottom wall is gone. All right. Just remember that. We come down here. Looking to get camps. Again, the game kind of enters this neutralized state. Dahaka needs to be where Junkrat is at this point. Especially because he doesn't have Ripper Air. Like, Dahaka needs to be out there picking that up. And then we're looking. Okay, what happens here? Zex gets wall banged. Here comes an excellent lurking arm. Another flip. Here comes a flip, which stuns him. Here's a wall bang that stuns him again. He's got no HP. He's done. Lucio cannot come through in sound barrier. Cannot save Anubarak. Let's see. How could we have prevented that if we were the red team? No eyes on the map. We're scared. Ooh, we're scared. Hey, Chromie, you've got Time Walker's Pursuit. We can, look to get some vision of this area here. We can do that. Anubarak can throw a Q into this bush. Blaze can throw something into that bush. Ooh, peekaboo, it's Diablo. And this is what I was saying. Diablo can one-shot anybody. Look how much damage he just does by himself, pretty much, alone. Greymane's there to help him, but that's a huge chunk of his health gone. It's insane. Imagine if Diablo was that aggressive earlier in the game. But anyways, so yeah, we have tools available to us to check these bushes. We don't have vision. He could have probably dropped a beetle. Yeah, you're right, Ghost Bear, for sure. For sure. We knew they were there. Oof. That feels really bad. So, when you're face checking a bush, always be aware that always in your head, be like, it's the tank in there. Imagine if that was an ETC in that bush and he power slid forward and got your whole team in a mosh pit or something. Like, that would have been insane. Okay, we got the kill. Hell yeah. Anubarak is dead. Let's go get this bottom keep. Ah, no, we're going to take this camp. I'm going to give Anubarak time to respawn. Can we get the bottom keep, guys? No? No, we don't get it. The only thing we get out of that Anubarak kill is this siege camp, and now we have to go back and clear. At 23 minutes in the game, that should not be happening. So, okay, you know what? Let's look to invade. Can we look to invade? Good wall bang here on the Lucio. So this is a consolation prize. You guys figure it out. All right. You guys get the Lucio. Awesome. This is your camp now. All right. What are we doing with this though? This is the only thing we can get from here is maybe this keep wall or this fort down. Do we get the fort down? We don't even get the fort down. We don't even get the fort down, and the fort gets to clear this camp for free. Damn. Feels bad. Alright, well, we'll get our camp, right? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do that. So we kill the Lucio. We kill the Anubarak. We got a camp. We got 2 camps. But for what? Like, what's going on here? Like, I mean, nothing happened. The game stayed in the same state. Mm-hmm. So, look to get something. Look to get something out of an advantage. And if you're the team that got picked, if you're the red team, and they killed us, they ganked us. Okay, what can we trade out for that kill? They got the kill. They get this camp. Maybe they get this fort. What can we do to mitigate that? Push out another lane. Soak another lane. Whatever. Push something out. Look to get somebody that's isolated somewhere else. And sometimes you can't even do that. Sometimes you just got to sit there and wait for the wave to get to your wall. Alarak is pushing out top. Their whole team is top. So this is free. This is an arcane Punisher, by the way. This is an arcane Punisher. The best Punisher in the game.
For the glory of Evgarod.
Oh, shit. Soakin with the 5-month resub. Yo. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate your support. I love you, dude. Thanks for being there for me all those nights. Crying. I love you, baby. All right, so now we're looking to...
I'm still here, by the way. I'm just kidding.
So now, red team, we're looking to engage. We're looking to get to the objective. We don't have Alarak. Lucio's checking a bush. That's kind of scary, but, he doesn't see anybody else. Ooh, the wall bang misses. Sound barrier goes off. However, we do have Bossa Nova. 30-second cooldown. Everybody backs off. Temporal loop. That was weird. I wonder why. Oh, she got stunned. Okay.
Should the red team have just given the Punisher to the blue team and just try to defend it?
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, like, at this point, it's very hard. It is very hard. This is a 25-minute Punisher. This is insanely powerful. You gotta have to fight past the Punisher. Look to sit in a bush up here somewhere. Wait for the Punisher to walk by, and then initiate on the team. That is the only way you're probably gonna give yourself a chance to win. Because all the siege damage plus the Punisher, that's core. That is definitely core. But yeah, you're gonna have to give it up. There's really not a whole lot you can do there. So now we're defending here. Okay. We are defending here. If you are the red team, Anubarak, you want to stand right here. Zex, if you're listening, this green square. The rest of your team stands back here. Right here. Right there.
Oh, then you bait it to the middle, right?
And then what you're going to do, you're going to press Q on the Punisher. He's going to jump. You're going to burrow back. He's going to walk towards you. And then this keep and these towers are going to help you defend against the Punisher along with your teammates. This keep is gone. This keep is dead. Remember that remember that minion wave that I talked about that nobody cleared because we didn't 39 it and this thing is gone? This wall is gone? Yeah. This keep is gone because of that. You have no wall here. You got to go. You got to fight up here. Let the enemy team get this keep. Look to defend against the Punisher. And then fight on your core. That is what you have to do. Everyone's pinging it. Okay, okay, okay. I'm scared because Chromie's the one hanging out. Alarak is the one that baits it over. Yeah, he gets the unstoppable. However, he should die. Excellent. Go for the throat. Cocoon goes off on the Junkrat. And this is it. This is it. This is an Arcane Punisher. Arcane Punisher. And you guys are fighting under it. This is scary. Alarak's already dead. Nice stun. Nice damage onto Yelly. He dies here. Excellent. Excellent job. You get the wall bang on him. He dies, but the Punisher's still going ham. Alright. And this is the thing. This is why the Arcane Punisher is so strong. Look at the Chromie. Just watch Chromie. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucio. It's the Lucio. I'm gonna go back. Let's watch the Lucio there. This is why the Arcane Punisher is so strong. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But yeah, that is game.
Yeah.
That is game, baby.
But the Allrock player had a good idea. Like he knew. what was supposed to happen, and then like the Nubrak didn't do it. But
yeah, definitely.
that was really good knowledge though, on the Allrock player to know what to do.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You know, there were the good moments on both sides. You know, just remember, guys, if you have created an advantage, if you've gotten something, taken something from the enemy team, whether that's a kill, camp, fort, whatever, you've gotten something, you have an advantage. What are you doing with that advantage?
Yeah.
So there was a lot in this game that you missed. If you're the red team, I mean, remember, late in the game, face checking stuff, it's scary. Make sure you guys understand what your team fights look like. I'm looking to cocoon this person. I'm looking to create CC chains for Chromie to land combos. I'm protecting Chromie's Alarai. We're looking to follow up on all this stuff. Remember, keep that stuff in mind. Real quick, I'm going to go into
Try mode.
Try mode, yep. And I'm going to show you what I mean with the Diablo combo. Pure skill. Alright, set level. Select ally hero. None. Alright, this is free, guys. This is free info. Oh. Well, I don't think it really matters, honestly, what talent I go with here, but complete quest. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about when I say the APOC combo, okay? You have a target that you want to kill. Let's say I'm going to kill this target right here. Okay? Or I want to engage on that target or whatever. I'm going to press APOC. Oh, I fucked that up. What the hell? My APOC didn't go off. Or wait, or did it? Does it not count the... Oh, it only counts Arthas. Damn. Okay. Alright, I want to kill Arthas. Or I want to, combo him. APOC, Q, E, and now he's on the APOC. Now I can get more value if I can wallbang him as well. So let's toggle the cooldown. Oh fuck you, Arthas. We'll toggle the cooldown, and let's see if we can debate him into getting wallbanged here. So. I got rooted by him. I need to change my hero. Hang on, I changed the enemy hero. Let's make this. We'll just make it Grey Man. We'll make it Grey Man. Nice. Good job, buddy. So, all right. I'm gonna APOC, Q him, E him, and now he's on it. All right, and let's see if we can bait him into the wall here. Let's see. Toggle cooldown. He's gonna kill me. But anyways, that's that. I probably won't be able to do it, but complete quest.
But I think I know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, I missed. I hit a minion there. So just like that, and then you can even charge him again, because you flipped him over the first time. But yeah, that's what you're looking to do as Diablo. Come into try mode, try it out. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Hero? What's going on, buddy?
Oh, it's Hero Physio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So R, Q, E. And then you can Q again. But yep, that's pretty much the combo. And you can look to, you know, APOC, Q stun, and then flip them over. There we go. So that's pretty much it. R, Q, E. And you can do that in the lane. You can do that up against the wall, whatever. As long as you understand that you're going to kill this target, because I'm expending a 100-second cooldown, that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's go back. Let's go to Junkrat. That was the other hero I wanted to talk about real quick. I'm not that good, Hero.
If only we were doing Chen, Hero Physio would have a boner right now.
Alright, so this is typically the build that, you know, I would go. That's most people would consider to be meta or standard or whatever. A lot of people, there's a lot of like, I see people take spread volley, endless nades, whatever, and then cannonball. Endless nades just gives you like insane poke. But let me get rid of Malfurion real fast. So let's say, you know, I'm Junkrat. I'm double soaking. I'm looking to clear these lanes. See how fast I clear them? Now I'm going to bounce over this wall and go clear this lane over here. I'm going to clear this lane. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that lane's cleared. All right. Oop, didn't want to jump that way, but all right. Now I'm back. Now I'm back in this lane. I'm going to clear this lane. And the reason the cooldown is so long is because I hit an enemy giant there. So I'm using my Qs to focus the backline minions. Okay, I've cleared the wave. I'm moving. I'm going to come over here, clear the next wave. Oh, that's cleared. Now I'm back over here. And you see how fast that is? You see how fast that goes? How far you can move? And this is, I haven't toggled cooldowns or anything. Like, this is just the talent. This is just how insane it is. And you're just doing this, and you're just clearing, and you're clearing, and you're clearing. So yeah, that's so when you're looking to play Junkrat, and you're looking to play Soak, double Soak a lane like Tomb of Spider Queen, Infernal Shrines, Volskaya, Dragonshire, in some instances, like, yeah, you can do that. It's pretty insane. So you throw the mine down, you wait till you step out. It's based on the circle, your circle as Junkrat. The further you are away at the very edge, the farther you'll fly. If you stand in the middle, not very far. You jump high, but yeah. Keep that in mind, guys. What was the other one? Blaze.
Yeah.
Blaze. Let me show you Blaze real quick. This is how I play with Blaze. This is how most people play with Blaze. This is how a lot of people, the majority, has considered Blaze to be at his strongest. All right, let me show you the build. So level 1, either Adrenaline Stim Pack or Neural Stim Pack. I think both are pretty solid options. Adrenaline Stim Pack lets you wave clear faster, lets you double soak faster. Neural Stim Pack allows you to have your cooldowns up faster in team fights. It affects everything: your Q, your W, your E, your heroic, and your trait. For the sake of this, we'll just do adrenaline stim pack. People will either go adhesive petroleum or the oil dispersal. It just depends on what you want: more control in team fights, or do you want more damage because you're having them sticking in the fire longer. We'll just go oil dispersal here, and then incinerator gauntlets is a pretty big power spike for Blaze. So what this talent does, it increases the area that your auto attacks land by 15%. Increases the damage done to minions, mercenaries, and monsters. Monsters mean the things on the shrine, those little monkeys on the shrine, the immortal, I don't know, what's another, the Punisher, whatever. Those are considered monsters. You deal more damage to those monsters. And your auto attacks ignite oil spills. So I no longer have to use my Q. I can just auto attack the enemy and it lights up on fire. So now that makes my wave clear more efficient. I'm not wasting as much mana. Bunker drop, fuel leak, thermal projection, or juggernaut plating are typically the way to go. I'm gonna go thermal projection, and then burn notice. So right now I can just, so if I'm playing Blaze and I'm playing against the Haka, I would go with this build, right? I'll go with this build, and then what I'm looking to do is wave clear, and wave clear fast. And I'm gonna show you how fast Blaze can wave clear if this fucking guy would just go away. So I'm gonna drop the oil slick there. I'm gonna use my auto attack speed and then auto the minions. Wave is clear. Oh, guess what? I'm leaving. I'm gonna go to the next lane, and now I'm gonna soak the next lane. And that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I've cleared this lane. All right, I'm gonna come back up here and do the same thing. So this gives Blaze extra utility in enhanced and more powerful wave clear. And I mean, auto attack damage, it's decent in team fights, like you have more area, more auto attack damage. But yeah, and it allows you to kind of go back off, go clear wave quickly, and join your team. If you wanted to be team fighting more often, you could go neural stim pack. I would pop the neural stim pack. My trait cooldown would go faster. My bunker would come out faster. But yeah, and if you go with that oil spill on, what is it, fuel leak. So what you can do is you can look to, get out of the way, Arthas. Anyways, every time you dash, oil comes out. So you can light it all on fire. So now everything's just on fucking fire. And the cool thing is you can create an oil leak, set it on fire, attach another oil to it, and the fire will spread to that as well. So for those of you that didn't know that. So I'm going to add oil there. It's going to spread there. I'm going to add oil there. It's going to spread. It's going to spread. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, you guys get the point. But yeah, that is how I would play Blaze there. That's how everyone typically plays Blaze at the higher levels. It's considered to be his standard build. But yeah.
Oh, man. Cool, dude. I didn't realize it was going to go this long.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to make sure everybody gets all the information possible.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is great.
Right on, right on. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody that came and hung out, and I hope you guys learned something. If there's something else you guys want to add or whatever the case may be, feel free, to drop some notes in chat or on the YouTube video or in the Discord. Spread that knowledge around. The more we all know, the better. The more we all learn together, the better. But yeah, I look forward to watching the games tomorrow and reviewing the replay the following week. This is a reoccurring thing every week, guys. Every week.
And for those of you who missed it, the video will be on your YouTube account.
Yes, yeah. I will post a video on my YouTube. It's Goon Hots on YouTube. You can see the links down below. I'll also post it in the various Discord channels so everyone sees it. Go there, comment, thumbs up, share it with your friends if you think it's good. If you think your friends are bad and can use some some insight, show them the video. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me, I'm on Twitter at GoonHots. Twitch, I'm here at GoonHots. And I will be streaming more Hero League coming here pretty soon because my monk got a buff recently, and I'm just going to be spamming my terrible monk build in Hero League. So if you guys want to see that.
Do you like Transcendence? With the monk?
I like Transcendence.
Oh, all right. Yeah, there you go. That's a tease for things to come.
Yeah. So yeah, I try to do Ghostberry. Yeah, I try to do matches that, are long enough to learn a lot from and aren't as one-sided. Not saying you guys are shit or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But however, if you guys do want to go over replays with me, feel free. You hit me up. Send me a replay file. We'll look at it together. We'll go over it together and go from there. You guys can also, if you guys are interested, I do have a Patreon. If you guys like the content, want to continue supporting the content that I do, you can feel free to support me on there if you want. If you want priority in coaching, I do have slots available through Patreon as well. Guaranteed slots throughout the month. We'll go over everything that you want to go over. I'll spend time with you there. And but yeah. But again, no, I will never charge anybody for coaching. Anybody that wants coaching, that wants it, can get it, will get it. It's just a matter of making sure we're all on the same schedule, same page and everything. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for the replay, Fringe, and thanks for letting me cast those games. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're welcome. And also, for the record, Goon chooses which game to replay. I have no input whatsoever. Just FYI on that.
Yeah.
But thank you for lowering your standards and replaying one of our games and providing tons of insight.
Sounds good, man. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will talk to you all soon. I might sneak in a secret late night Hero League stream here once the kiddo goes to bed and play my terrible monk build. I'll discuss in detail about that build. But again, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Tune in tomorrow for Bush League at 6 p.m. Pacific, right? 9 Eastern. Nexus commentaries are casting tomorrow. So
that's correct.
Yeah, you can go to trolls.gg, click on the Bush League link, and you will find the streamers, the Twitch link there. But yeah, until next time, guys, be good, be safe, take it easy.